everyone. Mic test, mic test. Mic test 1, 2, 3. Wow, 30 stream streak. Amazing. Hello. Hi, Kane. Hi, Kane. Hi, Barry. Hi, Tara. Welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, let me just fix this up really quick. Also, you guys can let me know if the music is too loud so I can fix it. Where should I put it? Here? Over here? Okay, I think this is good enough. Okay, there we go. Hello! You hear some static? It might just be you, low light. Double check. Because it doesn't seem like my OBS is picking up anything. Is that better? It's not showing on my OBS. It might be the music. You think it's a little crunchy? We can change it. How about... Oh, that's Minecraft. Is this better? It's still there? It's very low static? Okay. Alright, let me try to fix it on my end. I will mute really quick so I can move the microphones and stuff. I feel like this is it. If it still has like a weird sound, I don't know what it is. Almost sounds like an open window. Oh, because my window is open. And I think there's like mass happening in the background. That might be it. I don't know. Poor Kairi is sick again. Yeah. Her tummy hasn't been feeling good and she hasn't been able to keep food down for a bit. The only thing she can eat right now is soup. So she's feeling a little weak and we decided that she should just like, you know, rest for today. I started wearing the Christmas outfit on my little chibi. I think it looks good. Ah? It's pretty good. Yeah, poor Kairi. She hasn't been able to eat properly in a while. Hi, Heart of Sword. Welcome in. Hello, Yukawari. Welcome in the chat. Right? It's very cute. Hello. I'm trying not to be too loud today. Also, I need to make the music a little quieter. Yeah. I'm trying not to be too loud today because Kairi can hear us from downstairs. And she also has like a big headache. So we don't want to be too loud today. Could be an infection. Maybe. I don't know. We'll go to the doctor if it still isn't good in a day or two, I think. Do you think she needs to be seen by a deer doctor? It's only been 2 days. The last time, I think she just ate bad. But this one, I think she is sick. I just don't know. I don't know. We could go to the doctor soon. Kairi getting that Christmas transformation in prep of pulling Santa's sleigh. Santa's dead. In the Ecotone canonical universe, Santa is dead. That's sad. Try and keep her vitamins up and make sure she gets sunlight and fresh air. Though I'm not 100% sure if it will help. Just a thought. I think the fresh air is like a really good idea. Just because we're always inside the house all the time. Hello, don't quote me. Hello, welcome in. Hold on, let me make sure that I have my chat properly here. The chibi models turned out great, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out too. Ha. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm feeling a normal amount of normalness. I don't really feel sick. Do Filipino doctors have to get a PhD? Okay. I see what you did there. Something downloaded? Yeah. It was a Steam notif. I saw it though. It was a Steam notice sound. Let me look at it really quick. Click. What did we get? We received a gift. What did we receive? Pawn Planet. You're in charge of managing the pawn shop in this weird galaxy. Make deals with strange customers, flip items, attend auctions, and keep the shop going. It's like what's that American show that does pawn stuff too? And they're like, let me bring in a professional. And they always have like some rando person who's apparently a professional in whatever item they were gonna get. Pawn Stars. Yes, exactly, that one. Let's download it. That one. Let me get a professional to check it out. And then a professional comes in and they're like, oh yeah, well, this seems like a legit item. Usually I'd see it around in the market for like $1,000, but for this, I would say you'd get a good deal for selling it for $30 or some shit. Like, completely undercutting whoever brought the item to the store. Best I could do is 50 cents. Combine that with the Rick and Morty universe. Do you guys know the game? I just saw it. I was like doom scrolling through YouTube shorts. I saw this game where it's like your gun is Morty. I don't know if that rings a bell for anyone. It's like you're in an alien planet and you pick up a gun and your gun is Morty, voiced by Morty and stuff. Yeah, that's the game I figured you meant. That gun is so annoying. High on Life. Yeah, wait, let me search it up. One of the characters is voiced by Charlie from Smiling Friends. I saw the bit and I think Kairi would think the bit would be funny. Sequel is coming. How old is this game? It's $39.99? What the hell? This better be the best game I've ever seen in my life. High on Life, humanity is being threatened by an alien cartel who wants to use them as drugs. It's up to you to rescue and partner with a charismatic... What? Allah, I can't read. Charismatic talking guns talking down Garmantuous and his gang. I feel like Kairi might like this game. I hope Kairi isn't watching this, but it's like, I saw the scene where it's like a little teddy bear and he's like, oh, if you could just like, if you could stay with me until I, because like he's dying. He's like, oh, if you could just like stay with me until I pass away, that would mean a lot. And Morty, the gun, is like, yeah, dude, we'll stay with you. And if you walk away, he's just not dead yet, and he keeps asking you to come back. I think Kairi would find that funny. Maybe I'll get the game. It's really funny. Steam sale. Oh, maybe it'll go down then in tomorrow. I'll check it out. When was this? 2022. So it's been 3 years. Interesting. Oh my god. Sorry. So Barry said that the sequel is coming out. The sequel is coming out on Kairi's birthday, February 13, 2026. Interesting. I'm gonna tell you guys about my time at the gym yesterday because it was kind of embarrassing, chat. So we've been going to the gym for a while, and we've been going to like the classes. So the main things that they offer in that gym, outside of like you being able to use their facilities, is they have a Zumba class, which is very important because that is Kairi's favorite like exercise class ever, Zumba. And they also have yoga and circuit training, right? So I haven't done circuit training since I was in college, but me and Kairi, we've been going pretty regularly to their yoga and to their Zumba classes. Well, yesterday, our yoga class got canceled and was instead replaced for the day with circuit training. And I was like, okay, we can try that out. You know, we're getting more like fit today. Wait, let's go to the hideout really quick because I need to draw it for you guys, because you guys need to like see it and visualize it in your head. Is the music okay? I hope it's not too quiet or too loud. Oh, okay. Let's go here. Okay, so my wrist hurt so bad because of poor form and everything. Oh shoot, I need to have my disclaimer about Kairi. Hold on, let me bring out the text. Is it this one? There we go. Where do I put it? Up here? So that people can see it immediately. Over here. Yeah. The coach guy, well, okay, so there were a lot of people in that class and stuff, and all of them were, there was this beautiful lady we saw who came, so it was like why can't I explain things? I feel like my brain is not working properly. Sorry. Okay, so in the gym they have like this separate place where it's a big room with glass doors, and then you can see through it, and then it'll have like mirrors and stuff covering it. So this is where usually the dance class is, right? And they have like nice wooden floors and stuff over there. Anyway, me and Kairi went there because we thought we would have a yoga class, but We did not. We got like circuit training instead. And there were already a couple of people in there. And one of them was this beautiful lady. Like, absolute, like, she looked like she could be, what's it called, chat? Like an actress. She was like so beautiful. She looked like this. Like that. In her beautiful yoga attire. And she was doing everything. She had like 20-pound balls that she was holding, and she was like doing crunches with her legs up like that, like hovering over the floor. And she was just like doing like multiple of these and like doing sit-ups and doing like lunges all within like the 15 minutes before the class started. And me and Kairi were like, whoa, that could be us if we were beautiful and fit like an actress too. This was me, and this was Kairi. She was like also, wow. This art is so ugly. So we were like, whoa, that's crazy. And she had like this really buff guy with like a bigote and everything. What do you call this in English? A goatee. And he was like so muscular. And I think he was her trainer. And he was like, yeah, that's good. Fix your form a little bit more. And she's like, okay. And she was doing it without breaking a sweat. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Lady, you're crazy. Yeah, like a little goatee over here and then a little mustache over here. And it was like really tanned and everything. I was like, crazy. He's like, okay, like this. And she's like, she's doing a lot. It was like a 20-pound ball or whatever. I don't know. I'm very weak. I can only use the 10-pound ball. And like for the other, anyway, okay, sorry, my brain is jumbled. I don't know how to tell this story. So this is how we came into the room, and there were like so many ladies there too, but all of them were like older. You know those like really fit older ladies where you can see some muscle on their arms and stuff, and they're like really thin. So all of them looked like this, with like really high ponytails like that. And me and Kairi were feeling a little bit we were feeling a little out of place in there and stuff. So our trainer guy, the coach guy in the that was teaching the class, he was really nice. He looked at us and he was like, oh, you guys are new, welcome into the class and everything. And we're like, hello, yeah, this is our first time doing circuit training. We really don't know what to do, so I don't know if we could have some guidance. That would be really great. It's like, yeah, of course. And he said that everyone in the class has been doing the circuit training for almost a year now, so everybody already knew what they were gonna do. And everybody was like really parang ready. I think there was only like one other guy and who was new there, and it was really funny because he had like an anime shirt. He looked like this. And he had like a ponytail or something. And then he kind of looks like that guy from Chainsaw Man with a really stiff ponytail like this. And then he had like an anime shirt of a girl. I don't know what anime it was, but it was like it was an anime girl like that. I think he was new too, because he was really locked in on the instructions compared to the other people where they weren't really listening to the instructions anymore because they've heard it like, for a while. Yeah, the Aki ponytail. Yeah. So that's what he looked like. So I think the three of us were new, and they were focusing on the legs and abs for that session. And Kairi and I were like, wow, okay, we'll have nice. We're gonna work on those parts of our bodies, and they're gonna be beautiful and wonderful. And we realized, oh my goodness, maybe this isn't gonna work out because it was really hard. He was teaching us, the coach guy, the things that I remember clearly from yesterday was that we there was a part where we would do push-ups, and the guy said that in order for us to not put the strain on our shoulders, we need to make sure that our hands weren't like this, where it was like slanted forward, or else all of the stress of our body weight would go to our shoulder and to our wrist. He said that when you do this, in order for us to feel it on our lower abdomen instead, we had to make sure that our arms were parallel. Is that how you call it? No. Perpendicular. Is that what you call it? No, I don't think so. Anyway, whatever. It had to be like on the same thingy as our shoulders. We had to keep our arms straight down like this, so that instead the stress would go to our lower part of the body, which is what our goal was. We need to feel that tightness and stuff. It was really hard. We really tried, but we couldn't do it. Our hands kept going like this, and now my arms and my wrist hurt so bad. I wish that I could do what he was saying, but whatever we tried, we just kept like maybe it was because the mat was a little too like slippery for us and our arms were sliding, or maybe it really was just that we couldn't keep the proper form. But this is how we ended up doing, and my wrist and my arms hurt so badly right now. And every time we would do the push-up, so this was me, right? I was like shaking all over because I was trying to keep my body up. My form was so bad, I couldn't lift my body. So instead of like being like this, that's what you want kasi for the shape, right? My body was like this. It was so bad. I couldn't lift my lower half. I was struggling. I was like sweating. And then every time I would go down, I would collapse onto the floor, and I would just look like this. Like that. And then it would be so hard for me to lift myself back up again. It was really sad. I was sweating. I think this was the class, but I feel like for Zumba, I would start sweating like 10 minutes in. This 1 minute in, I was already sweating from like how hard it was. It was very difficult. I like the one where we would move the balls. So there was one exercise where we would hold a 10-pound ball like that, and we had to like do it from side to side while keeping our legs hovering from the ground. Unfortunately, the Mr. Coach saw that we were struggling, so he was like, okay, this is what you're gonna do, because you don't have the proper core strength to do this properly. What you'll do is you'll cross your legs over each other like that instead. As a beginner, that's what you're gonna do. And we were like, okay, Mr. Coach, that's what we'll do instead. Wondering why the trainer didn't have you do half push. No. Okay, he did. He said, okay, so there's 3 kinds of push-ups now. So there's the one where you do the ganyan, right? And then there's the one, I think they call it like the girl one, where it's like you have your legs like this, right? I tried it. I couldn't do it too. It was really hard. I was like, how are people doing this? I tried this one. I tried this one because this one wasn't gonna work out for me. So I tried this one. I couldn't do it either. I was like, holy shit, this doesn't feel easier at all. And then he did like a third one. I couldn't remember it. So I was like, I don't think that'll work out for me either anyway. I was at the point where I was like, I'm not even gonna bother. And then I thought that, okay, so we had like a couple of things that we would rotate and do, because like there were a lot of people. We couldn't just do like the same thing at the same time. So it was better to just kind of like have different stations or whatever to do the stuff. Anyway, one of them, we would do the planking like this. Oh my god, girl, I also couldn't do it. I thought it'd be like, okay, planking, I can do it. That's probably easy or some shit. No! Oh my god! I was sweating and I could only do a plank for like 5 seconds at a time. It was so hard. It was really hard. I was like, this is the craziest thing I've ever done. It's the donuts, Raika. We told you to eat less of You're so right. I need to stop eating donuts, man. Oh my goodness. I don't know. What's a negative push-up, Lowlight? I don't know what that is. Also, the coach was doing his best. There were a lot of people during that class. So he was trying to like get to everyone as much as we could. You'll get so good at it if you keep it up. I'll try. Pardon Martini, but I don't know. You start at the top, then control going down, rather than you start from the bottom, then going up. Really? I feel like... Is that easier? I feel like that would be a little harder. Because I have to go... You gotta keep doing it until you can do it for a minute. We'll get abs. Is that how I get abs, chat? Planks are hard, man. I can only do 1 to 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes is already so impressive for me. Because I'm starting at 5, chat. Should be way easier. You get abs by Oh, okay. By becoming skinny. Oh, fat chance. Abs are made in the kitchen. You get abs by doing crunches and being skinny. So crunches is like the thingy where you're like this. Like that. Is this crunches? You need low body fat to get abs? Oh, okay. Never mind then. I don't think that would be possible. I have a simple goal, really. I don't hate the way I look anyway, but I do want it to be a little bit more leaner, you know, chat? Right now, I am not very happy with how big my thighs are. Cause like I feel like I'm kind of working against genetics too, because everyone in our family has them, where it's like we get fat first here, and it sucks. And like when you sit, you know how when you sit down, your legs kind of like flatten, and like my leg is like, ooh, I don't like how, like, you know, you're standing up and it's like this, and then when you sit down it's like this. I don't like that, so I want to work on my legs a lot, and I also want to do my lower body part as well. But I feel like that might be a genetics thing too, because you know how girls get like in the tummy, you get like a little pouch here below your belly button, and you get like a little pouch here. I don't like it. I want it to be gone. I don't think I'll get it if I try to get abs. So those are the things that I want to work on with myself. And I think if I just get that, if I get leaner legs, and even if it's just a little bit with the little tummy pouch, I'll be happy. Yeah, the little pouch. I know people say like, oh, that's where your stuff are, but I feel like it could become a little bit more flatter. Isn't that pouch supposed to be there though? I want it to be a little less prominent, I think. Because when anyone in my family in the girls side of our family, when we gain weight, this is the first place we gain weight, this area. And I don't know. People are into that though. Was gonna say, but I didn't want to sound like a gooner. It's okay. I want, unless you're being weird about it, like, oh yeah, no, don't. I feel like it's fine if you say that some people are into it. I don't know. I mean, people can be into it. I just feel like for me, I'm not really into it. When I look at myself and I see a little pouch there, I'm like, I feel like my body goal is for it to be not there. So that is my goal. I want to work on training that though. I don't really want to be muscular. That's not what I want to be. I don't want to gain a lot of muscle. So I don't know if that means I shouldn't. I mean, I guess in my brain I'm like, yeah, I have to do some weight training, but I don't want to actually do a lot of it. I guess stamina training first would be the best. Yeah, I want to work on my cardio. I also have very bad cardio. I've mentioned it before a lot on chat. I grew up with asthma, and I basically stopped myself from doing a lot of like exercise growing up, and because of that, I'm not used to exercise at all now, which I deeply regret. I wish that I pushed myself a little bit more so that I wouldn't be stuck with being used to being still all the time. Bad cardio gang, LMAO. One staircase can, yeah, oh my goodness. So in our what's it called, in our gym, there's a stairmaster. So I was like, maybe I should try it out though. Oh my god, I quit after like 10 minutes. I was like, I can't do this, man. And it wasn't even like high intensity level yet. It was just like going up the stairs for 10 minutes. I was like, no. I think the diet would be the most impactful way to lessen that, no? I think it would greatly benefit me if I cut sugar by a lot. Like if I stopped drinking soda and eating, my favorite snack, which is cake. I love cake so much, but I was thinking about it recently. I should probably cut back a lot on that. Do you like sugar-free soda? I think it's okay, but sometimes I feel like I drink a lot of sugar-free soda to the point where it's probably not doing much, you know? I feel like I'm drinking so much sugar-free soda that I don't think it's healthy regardless, you know? Whether I cut back on regular soda. Yeah, I hear that. I was like watching some videos on it. They say that cutting sugar can really change how you look. Apparently like sugar and salt can really make your face look puffy. And I'm like, maybe I should try to do a cleanse and see if that actually is true. I alternate sugar-free soda and water as much as possible. I need to train myself, chat, on drinking more water. Sometimes I feel really snacky and I realize it's probably because I was just thirsty in the first place. I don't drink enough water. I'm very for a sea creature, I'm very dehydrated. I need to fix that. VTuber sister Raika Bob ends up in the hospital after cutting all sugar and salt from her diet. Oh no! I get into shock. My body goes into shock. Martini says, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to pry Coke Zero from my dead body. Me too. I feel like me and Kairi, we've kind of like fallen into drinking a lot of Coke Zero. You should get a hydration check redeem. I should be filling up my water bottle more often. Oh my goodness! Our desk mats, the pre-ordered desk mats and the t-shirts are ready, and I just saw them and they look beautiful. I was really, really happy about it. We just got it in the mail. I say that because I was like looking around the room and I was like, oh, look, those are the stuff I just got from the mail. Yippee! You can say it. You have a Coke problem? You're right. I intake so much Coke. It's crazy. Me, but I don't like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is like cherry, right? I don't like anything that is cherry flavored. I think that is the most disgusting flavor in the world. We have like this cake called what is it? Black Forest? I don't know if that's also a thing outside of the Philippines, but it's like a cream cake covered with chocolate, cut up chocolate covering all over it, and it has like cherries, right? I don't like that just because there's cherries on the cake. I'm like, I don't like it. It's ew. I volunteer if you need anybody to sample the merch. Speaking of which, if you guys receive any merch, I would appreciate any kind of feedback, because moving forward, I want to make sure, and we did this before too. I think in our early Ecotone merch, Heart of Sword was able to get some of that early Ecotone merch, and Heart of Sword gave us like some feedback about it, like this felt a little not good, or this was like really good quality. I really appreciated that, because I want to make sure that any outside what's the word? Any outside places we hire to do production for clothes or like acrylics, you know, I want to make sure that we are choosing like the right people, production thingies for that, you know. And if you guys don't like the quality and stuff, I want to make sure that we don't keep ordering from those same people. 15 more days until international can order. Yeah! Konti na lang. Yeah, third parties. Konti na lang. I got into the habit of more water after my brother gave me his mini fridge. I know that's too expensive for you, but maybe keep a cooler in your room to store water bottles. I like that idea. Bon. I kind of do. Like, honestly, I see those little mini fridges, and it's not really the cost. I feel like there's like cheaper ones here in where we could buy it online, but I feel like the problem is the electricity bill rather than the upfront cost of getting a mini fridge. Did you get the same company as the previous shirts? Yes, it's the same company as the previous shirts. I think just a giant jug of water is pretty good. Yeah, I have a water bottle that I got from our old, cause like we worked for a yoga company for a while, me and Kairi, and they sent us like merch of their company merch. And I got that one, and it's pretty good. It's okay, but sometimes I get lazy to go back and do stuff. Anyway, the reason why we're gonna do some chill art stream was I wanted to do some Ecotone stickers that I didn't get to do last time and stuff. Since we're gonna get a Cricut cutting machine, but I was really sad they haven't shipped it out yet. They said that they got like an influx of orders, so it's taking a while for them to process the orders. I'm really hoping they come before Kosmatsuri, because I want to finish all of the stickers before then. Oh, let me see. Yeah, they haven't shipped it out yet, so I was like, I hope it comes before Christmas so that I can work on the stuff. But anyway, I wanted to do sticker sheets. I think that would be really, really cute. Usually, I sell the stickers like separate and stuff. They're not on a sheet and everything. But I want to try to do kiss cut stickers this time around. So I was thinking, how big of a, maybe like an A5? Is that too big? Half of A4 or legal bond paper? That might be a little big. Maybe an A6. Hold on. I have paper here. Yeah, you're right. It is kind of big. I have no sense of sizing. I need to fix this. Yeah, maybe an A6 is better. Now that I'm folding it up. Yeah, this makes a lot more sense. Okay. A6 is a bit small? It'll have like around 1.5 inches sizes of stickers, is what I was thinking. If it was A5, I guess you get more stickers for it. You need an Ecotone sticker book or something. I have so many VTuber etc. stickers with no word. Oh my gosh! Yes, we can ask Akalime, Akapapa. Akapapa makes sticker notebooks. We could make like a Ecotone themed one. I bought one from Akalime and mine is already half full because I also get a lot of like stickers and I don't like committing on putting them somewhere permanently. So I like my little sticker notebooks so that I can rearrange them, or if one day I do find like a perfect place to put them, you know, it's there and it's beautiful and it's still sticky. Okay. Let's do like an A6. I think A6 is okay for now. So here is my idea, chat. You can buy the stickers where it's already, I printed it out and I cut it out and stuff and it's packaged and you can just like receive it and it's ready to go and use. And then my alternative thought that I could offer to chat is a digital version of the stickers where they are already like ready for printing. So if you guys have sticker paper and a printer at home and you don't really want to pay for any shipping, you guys can instead pay for the digital version of the stickers. I think that I was like thinking about it because sometimes I really like the look of a sticker from an online shop, but if I think about like the shipping cost and like the custom cost and etc., then I'm kind of dissuaded from buying it and stuff. I feel like a digital version is like a good alternative for those who might not want to pay the extra fee for shipping. What are your thoughts on that, chat? I wanna gather your thoughts. I think I'll still do it regardless of whether you guys are interested, because like that isn't really a big loss for me, you know. But I like to hear it still. Oh, I can feel it every time I flex my arm. Every time I move it, it hurts. Let's go for a 6. I sadly haven't had a printer in years. Fair enough. I feel like once you're out of school, there's really not much you would use it for. Unlike if you're already working, your work probably has the printer stuff anyway already. Here in the Philippines, there's like a lot of printing shops. You know, like for just like regular black and white printing or colored printing or Xerox photocopy services. How many people can actually print in color? I don't know. I actually don't know. I feel like anytime I ever need a printer for something, it's a big hassle. But that's just me. That's true. I guess like you could try to have it printed at a local printing service instead for you na lang. as an alternative if you get the digital file, right? Okay, let's do some stickers. Okay, let me think. What's a good theme? Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Sorry, I'm just thinking. I didn't really think of like stuff before I started the stream, unfortunately. Do you have all your sticker ideas already? No. We talked about it earlier, but this is for bigger stickers. Like it'll be like 3-inch stickers and stuff that we talked about with chat last time. Let me look at it if I have the file really quick. This one. This is like the Ecotone stickers we have ready. But these ones are just gonna... These ones are supposed to be like 3 inches. I was hoping to do something cute and small. Maybe we should just do... Okay, you know what? Maybe we should do some... okay. So, some things that I wanted to draw is Wild Rift, Raika, and Kairi with our favorite champions. So, that would be me as Callista. Hold on. Raika as Callista. Kairi as Braum. Oh, I'm also gonna make one sticker for Arisa as Miss Fortune. And then I wanted to do a what's it called? Peak sticker sheet. And like I was thinking, what do you guys think of a sticker sheet of Peak where it's like 4 different like body bases, right? With different colors and stuff. Like that. Okay, so this is just the idea. All right. So just imagine and stuff. So these will be colored and everything. And then they have like the different eyes and stuff. Different mouths like this. And then you kind of like customize it and stuff. What are your thoughts on that? Do you guys like that? Or do you guys think like, I don't know. I feel like that's a lot more work than it is. Cause like, I feel like if I draw Peak characters that's pre-made, I feel like that won't really... You know, like I feel like a lot of people would be like, well, that's not my character. Because you can do a lot of like customization with it. Can't end in a loss. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you, Waldhina. You did so well in our games yesterday. I feel like you do well as a Mumu player. I think that's your calling. You should just stick with that forever and ever. Never leave that role. Maybe it's because of your story, but I got a mental image of Ecotone scene from like a sports relay or something. Like doing a baton pass in one of those races. I think that's really cute. I was thinking maybe what we could do is like Ecotone sticker sheet, but it's like kind of like cute anime tropes, like sports festival and fireworks festival and stuff like that, kind of like that, like Raika Kairi in a cute anime high school setting. I don't know about Raika's Kogwa. I don't know about that one, Satoshi. Big stickers not a bad idea, but it's not maybe the best idea for Ecotone stickers. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, it's because this is a very rare opportunity for me to like try and sell stuff at a big convention like Cosmatsuri, and I don't want to just sell Ecotone stuff. So I wanted to make ones that I think might sell at a convention. So this one is not necessarily an Ecotone thing. It'll just be added to the Ecotone store just because, since I already made it and stuff, but the purpose of it is really for convention people. Yeah, Ecotone Yukatas. I think that would be cute. Okay, so let's remove this one. I feel like for now, let's do like Ecotone in anime tropes. Oh, maybe I should do like new. If you're looking to sell these at cons, how do you plan to get them customized? Will they just be ordered there? No. So, in my brain, hold on. Let my brain cook for a bit. Okay. So in my brain, there would be like 4 pre-made characters, right? And since I'm doing this, since I'm gonna make the stickers anyway on my own, I'll probably have 2 variants where one sticker sheet has like 4 of the available colors in peak, and then the other one has the other 4 available color characters for peak. And then they will each have a set of like the eyes and like the clothes. It's like a little dress up thing. So you buy a sheet and you and your friends can have one of each character that you make together, or you make one for each of your friends, and then you give them out the little sticker, the finished sticker that you created. What are your thoughts on that? I feel like it's a cute idea. What about the Holocure sprites of you? That would be cute as stickers. Oh yeah, and that would make it less effort for me. Because I don't have to retry it anymore. But yeah, that's the idea for the peak stickers. It's like make your own, or like make your friends, make yourself. I think that would be cute. Heart of Sword. So we have Raika looking out of the window like a main character. Sorry, I'm just gonna roughly sketch it so I don't forget. I think I really like that idea. And then I want Kairi to be like a class president kind of character. It is cute, but like, are the eyes and mouth stickers you stick onto the body stickers? Yeah, so everything are stickers. And then you stick the stuff, the mouth, the hat, what is it? The hat, the mouth, the eyes, and the clothes. What drawing? This drawing. Sorry, this is just rough sketches. I'm trying to like think of it. You know, I saw just something strange on YouTube. There's a lot of strange things on YouTube. Better not to get too about it, too caught up about it. And like my thoughts is that it'll have four peak characters per sheet. So it'll be like a full party, like it is in the original peak. Anyway, sorry, let me just go back. I don't know if I want it to be like full chibi. I feel like I kind of want it to be full chibi-ish. Hold on. Maybe we should just make it full chibi. When I think of full chibi, I kind of think of it as like this kind of look for the body. Not like, I don't know, let's see how we feel about this. Especially if it's going to be on a tiny sticker sheet, I feel like this is like the best way to make things fit. Don't they usually have enough? Actually, what are you holding in that disappointed Discord emote? It's supposed to be a cigarette. I don't know if this is gonna fit. But you guys got the idea. I think this is cute. No, they're just standing next to her. Hello, welcome in, Valentina. Welcome in. Ecotone rooftop lunch, clearly with a delinquent Raika smoking. Oh my god, as much as I wanted to believe back in the day that how I presented myself in high school was like edgy teenager with like black eyeliner and shit under my eyes. Oh my god. Even though this is how I wanted to be perceived in high school. Oh my god, my hair in high school was so dorky. This is how I wanted to be seen. How I was actually in high school was this, chat. I was so fucking dorky. Hi, Sire. Welcome in. Stickers of biblically accurate high school record. Sure, why not? I started swearing when I was like 14, 15 to seem more edgier, but really I just looked like a dork. It was so sad. Oh, when I was in high school I didn't have glasses, but my eyes did stop, you know, working right after a while because I kept reading late into the night without proper lighting. It was so sad. I hated this. So my hair, when I was growing up, my hair is kind of like this. When I was growing up, like this kind of like curly. And growing up, during the time I was in high school, curly hair was not it, you know. Everyone used to straighten their hair, but we didn't have money to have my hair straightened the way I wanted it to be. So what my mom did was she would get multiple elastic bands, and so this isn't braids, chat. This is like an elastic band, and then this is my hair, like in like a bubble style, and then another elastic band over there, and then all the way until the ends of my hair, because I had long hair back when I was a kid. My hair went all the way to my butt. And it was the worst because I would get lice because the other kids in the school kept touching my hair. It was very annoying. Yeah. Do you not have long hair anymore? I started cutting my hair for a while now. So like this hairstyle you see, that's pretty much it. Hi Raika, how are you doing? Hello Shadow Demon. I'm doing good. And yes, we are all hoping that Kairi feels better soon too. Lice was bad enough with short hair. Must be hellish with long hair. Imagine it with long, very thick hair. Because then it's even harder to try. So it was, yeah, it sucked. It really sucked. Could have slapped their grabby hands away. I didn't make the connection in my head that I was getting lice because people kept touching my hair and combing their hands through my hair. You know, I just thought that I was unlucky and that because I had thick curly hair, I had lice. That's what I was like thinking when I was a kid. But now, in retrospect, now that I got older, I was like, whoa, I shouldn't have let those kids who didn't wash their hands, who also had lice, was patient zero for lice themselves, near my hair. Oh my goodness. Also, girls have a tendency, I don't know, like, at least in my class, like, you know, girls were very touchy. They would, like, hug and stuff and, like, put their head on other people's head. Like that. And then their hair would be touching and then the lice would jump. Ugh! I don't know. How's the deep sea? Hello, Shakespeare. It's deep seeing. So is Kairi the Deer going to miss the live recording caroling show? Or are you going to do the show live now that we can blame OBS update? We can't do the show live, or at least the way that we wanted it to be, because no one from the team, no one from our friends are going to be free. Basically, that Sunday was the only date they were free to come over. Especially some of them already had to like, what's it called? Commute so far away just to get here. So it will still be a pre-recording. How did they react when you told them it was an OBS issue? I think they were the ones who suggested it was an OBS issue. It's just that we didn't realize it could have been fixed with an update though. We thought that so we all thought it was an OBS issue. We just thought that it was because OBS couldn't process things alongside such heavy what's the word? Heavy applications as well. So we didn't really think of checking if there were updates for the application. Is it true, chat, that in America you guys don't have uniforms at all going to school? Because that's what I've always seen on TV. You do? You have uniforms? Depends on the school. Some schools do. Oh, okay. Like private schools? Most public ones don't. Oh, okay. So here, everyone, private or public, have uniforms. When Kairi and I went to our private school, our uniforms looked like this. And this was like all the way until end of elementary school. So our uniforms had a button-up white shirt, and ribbons like this, and we had vests like this. And then we had skirts like this. And it was made of nice thick material. But that was because the private schools have air conditioning. So this is our private school thingy. And then when we went to high school, we went to a public school. And our uniforms were made of like thinner material because public schools don't usually have any air conditioning whatsoever. The best we would have is like fans, but most of the time they were broken. And it was like this. It was like a sailor style with ribbon. For some reason, we had longer skirts there. So this was our high school uniform when we went to public school. Yeah, we went to public school. The skirt for the private school one would usually be like near the knee area, but if it was a tiny bit short, as long as it's not like too short, it will be fine. They didn't really mind. I wanted a sailor color so bad when I was a baby weeb. We got lucky. Our public school gave us, like, in the back it looked like this. They cooked. Our public school cooked. Because like the other public schools around the area had uglier uniforms, I think. How did you and Kairi meet? A deep sea creature and a deer are indeed an unlikely duo. Well, we're sisters. When Mama Deer and a Papa Octopus fall in love, they get a deer and octopus child. That's how we met. By growing up with each other. Okay, let me just back read a little bit. I'm sorry. While I was drawing, I was not reading everyone's thingy. Scrappy says private school has uniforms. Most public schools have no uniforms. Lowlight says I had uniforms from elementary to middle school, then high school it stopped. Bonman says most schools don't. Only once I've been to has changed to use them at the end. Foxtrot says if the school is really nice or really, really bad, it'll require a uniform. Satoshi says colleges like UP and Malayan are the only colleges I know that don't have uniforms. Wait, so like, does La Salle and Ateneo have uniforms? Really? In the UK, at least, says Taina, most schools have some form of uniform, but some don't. Also, colleges, universities just straight up don't. I feel like uniforms give people creepy fetishes. I feel like it's like it's just a very specific kind of uniforms, though. Yeah, it depends on the state, but the general rule is private schools do, public schools don't. Some private schools don't, and a few public schools do. What kind of what's it called, uniform did you have, Arden Martini? Was it more of like this first one? I don't like the first one. It's kind of uggo. I like the second one more. It was so Presco, but the problem was the material for our shirt was kind of like thin, so you could see a person's bra underneath, which was very unfortunate. You would think, okay, well, just wear a shirt, but you know, chat, please imagine it is in the Philippines with no air conditioning. If you put a shirt underneath just for modesty's sake, that would really suck. And I don't know why, but a lot of us and just didn't have nude colored bras. A lot of it was like either black or white, so you can really see it stand out. It's kind of funny. White button up with thick ribbon and knee-length skirt for primary. The long skirt and fake tie for... Ew! I don't like fake ties. I think they're the least cute uniform thing ever. Do you guys have vest or no? The skirt was gray. Yuck. That's so sad. That's a very sad uniform. Sorry, let's go back. I keep getting distracted. You know what, chat? I don't understand how many artists are able to lock in during streams, because I feel like I get distracted chatting with people rather than doing work. Were you allowed to mod your uniforms? Add some flair? We were discouraged to do so, but I feel like if somebody did, they really wouldn't get in trouble unless it was inappropriate, like too short of a skirt or something. But I don't know, or like too far from the color scheme of the school. Hi, Turbo Gomamon. Some artists are different in ways. I feel like I should not work. I feel like I'm not gonna get work done. I just want to chat with you guys and doodle while we chat. No worry, I'll do this tonight when everything's done. It's fine. I can do it. Let's just chat. It's okay. And then suddenly I don't know anything. I don't have any chat thingies at all. What's the word? I don't have any chat topics for us. And then I end up having to draw again my work. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, guys have it's literally just a button up. They didn't even have like sailor types for our high school thing. It was just a regular polo. So sad. Maybe with a little pocket here. And it's like short sleeve polo. Like that. And then your slacks. That's all they had. Should we put up Hunter? Maybe. Perhaps. Draw a burb? Sure, buddy. Here's a burb for you. Chuk, chuk, chuk. Chuk. There. Sorry, it's a really crappy word. I think Barry's talking about his in-game dog in the Hunter Call of the Wild. Not a real dog. Let's do some Yumi shipping. For myself or for you, Martini? I know you want that Robert thing that I haven't finished. For those who haven't seen it yet, me and Martini, we do some Yumi shipping with our favorite dispatch characters. So Martini is shipping herself with Robert. This was my sketch. And Martini was working on my Me X Waterboy fan art, which, you know, is also a work in progress. I haven't done this because I realized I'm very bad at drawing men. I'm not very good at it. Martini, you really want to play Wild Rift? Ooh. Should we play someone, no? I feel like we should play... I don't know what we should play. I feel bad playing Wild Rift without Kairi. You already got the J skin? Martini? Already? You haven't even tried playing him yet. What if you become a Jace main? Naantok ako. Chat, come on. Do you guys have any questions about me? Now is the time for me. Or about Kairi? I will reveal all secrets now. And if nobody has any more questions to ask, let's open up Hunter. Satoshi Bootcamp. Jace is on the harder side to learn. Oh my gosh, if there's anyone you can learn from, like, Satoshi is really good at teaching. I learned Kalista and I learned Kog'Maw from Satoshi. And look at my recent screenshots. Don't look at the one where I lost with Kalista in those. But the rest are all wins. What's your favorite color? Kairi's favorite color is green. That's her favorite color. That's why her character color is also green. And my favorite color is actually purple. But I also like blue. Growing up, my favorite color was blue. But now it's more of purple. And blue is now my secondary favorite color. What are your favorite animals? Okay, so for Kairi, I think she likes dogs. I think that's her favorite animal. She really likes dogs. But recently, I've been seeing her watch a lot of like weird fish videos, like how to take care of them and stuff. So maybe she likes fishes now too. We never grew up with like taking care of fishes though. But yeah, maybe she likes fishes. She specifically likes those, you know, those goldfishes where their heads are like weird bubbly kinds. Have you guys seen those kinds of goldfish? Like that, like a lion's head or something though is what it's called. That's the ones that she likes to watch about. For me, I like cats. But recently, I've also started liking budgies, like the little tiny birds that you can get as a pet. Maybe one day when in the future, when Uchi passes away, maybe I'll consider it. I don't know. I also like to think that Uchi would be my last pet. No, my little baby. She's sleeping right next to me. She's so cute and she's so chubby. I also like snakes, but only the specific kind. The hog-nosed snake, where the tip of their mouth is like upturned like this. They're like really chonky snake. I like them. What do you think about the fact that most of these uniforms that girls are made to wear are set by old men in authority? I always find it really odd and a bit disturbing. Just odd to me, it's still a thing the way that it is. I don't know. I never really thought of it that way. I think me and a lot of girls like uniforms. Like uniforms isn't really a bad thing for us. We never really thought of it as me growing up as weird. And even as an older person, I don't think there's anything inappropriate about uniforms in general, I suppose. I can see some benefit to them too, that, you know, some people say that not wearing uniforms are kind of like harder for like poorer people to kind of accommodate, especially if you don't have like a variety of clothes and stuff. I can kind of see that and stuff. But you're asking specifically about like girl uniforms. I don't know. Regular uniforms, I really don't have a problem with. I think that it's a problem where many girl things are just sexualized outside of a girl's control, you know. I don't know. Let me think about it. I've never thought about it kasi. Okay, my thought for now is, with such an on-the-spot, very thought-provoking question such as yours. Okay, and this might not be a very polished answer because again, I was just like thinking about it for 5 minutes just now. I don't think there's anything wrong with uniforms in general. I just think that, like all things, girls should be given the option to wear a uniform or not. If it's being forced on girls to wear such things, especially inappropriate styled uniforms, then I think it's a no-no. And yeah, but I feel like uniforms in general, especially here, I'm thinking about it in a context and here in the Philippines, I just have never seen like a uniform weird or sexualized here in the Philippines and stuff. You know, a uniform is a uniform. A uniform is a uniform. Always figured it was from the olden days where women wore dresses. Then they shrunk it to long skirts with length changing as time goes on. Stupid autocorrect, but what I was saying is wearing a uniform in America for schools when being female can be dangerous. Why so? Like, are they more targeted to like sexual harassment and stuff? Can't say I've seen uniforms ever be a problem here. It's probably happened at some point, but never big enough to hit the main news in my memory. I think whatever girls wear, whether it's the most covered up thing, will be somehow sexualized by certain perverts and stuff, you know. So that makes it feel, for me, it makes it feel like uniforms isn't really a problem, but like the people perceiving the the clothes, you know? I guess, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm being very, I'm not phrasing it in a very smart way. So I'm sorry. That is the only answer I have right now. But maybe if I think about it more, I'll bring it up in the future and be like, I've thought about it even more. And I'm able to make it an even more, like, well thought out answer. Yes, it can be a target. That's why if you go to the US, you'll see Indian girls in skirts wearing leggings underneath them. Well, to be fair, I feel like that's also a problem. Like for, let's say in Japan, isn't there like a huge problem where a lot of like underage, especially like the uniform, right? People would take photos underneath the skirt and stuff. So I don't know. I guess it really isn't the uniform that is the problem, but rather the perverts that make it a problem for everyone else. Which is very unfortunate because I like wearing uniforms. I like wearing short skirts and the cute little ribbons and like the sailor colors. I think they're so wonderful and so nice and very pretty to look at. But it sucks when you wear something like those. People have already like weird preconceived notions. Did you guys see how for a while on Twitter people say that like, oh, if you cosplay like characters in like school uniforms or like anything moe or anything kind of like cute or something, your anything cute is kind of like pedophilic or something, you know, like oh, you're sexualizing like children's uniforms or something like that. And it's a very weird discourse to be in because on one hand, I understand what you're trying to say, but on the other hand, I feel like sexualization isn't always apparent or isn't always like present. I mean, when one actually, you know, appreciates certain fashions like moe or like Lolita or something like that, you know. Oh, I'm so sad. Like the term Lolita fashion is blocked in certain sites. Like if you search Lolita fashion or something, it's blocked because apparently it's flagged as inappropriate or something connected to like pedophiles or something. And I'm like, what do you mean? Lolita fashion, no. They're conflating it with like the Lolita book, I guess. I don't know. It's a little sad. Just use coquette. Is that how you say it now? It should give you similar fashion. I see. Okay, I wasn't updated with that. I will search up with that one instead. Where do you live in the US? Currently in Indiana. I don't know much about like the different cultures of the different states in the US. So I can't really make a comment on that. So I'm not sure if it would be not surprising there. It only takes a few to ruin it all. I know. It's really sad. But I understand. I feel like we've come to like a point where everyone is like super hyper vigilant about it. But now it's like, I feel like we're kind of bringing things in to the discourse when it's a very harmless hobby or something, like the fashion, the coquette fashion now, I guess is how it's called. Oof, my wrist hurts so bad. But yeah. Wait, we got another question earlier that I kind of skipped over. Can we have a drawing of Kairi picking her nose with a very smug face? I don't think she'd be very happy about that if she rewatched this stream. Kairi wants to be seen as very cute all the time on stream. So, we'll just draw her very cute instead, chat. How about that? I thought she wanted to be a lady. Yeah, she also wants to be a lady. Her favorite character from Gakumas is like an older sister type. Maybe one day we can rebrand. Kairi cutely putting boogers on a wall. New year, new Ecotone? I know it might be a surprise to know, but Kairi's very, very normal outside of stream. She's very quiet and very reserved. I feel like if you guys met Kairi in real life, you'd be like, oh, that is a lady. So I do think that when like Kairi on stream is her without any filters, you know, just her kind of like free to experiment on how she is perceived online, kind of, or almost. See, Martini understands. She's met Kairi in real life. Inhibitions disarmed. But yeah, she's very normal. You wouldn't imagine Kairi to be as crazy as she is on stream if you met her first online. I mean offline. So I don't want to bully Kairi. She really is feeling like really sick earlier. She wouldn't get out of bed and stuff, so I don't want to be mean. I mean, I feel like that's honestly most people we meet in life though. No idea what's actually going on in most people's head. I guess you're right. When you're like out in public, you kind of want to give other people good impressions. Why is it not going to the other one? Yeah, there we go. Of yourself. So I guess we're kind of all putting up some sort of like responsible air about us when we go out into the world. Let's give her hairstyle from the Christmas Carol. What did you guys think of like Pigtail Kairi from the Christmas Carol? We thought it looked really good on her. Kind of fit her a lot. Okay, there we go. Congrats, Jason merch. Gotta monetize that shit too. I agree. We have this one. This one is Apostle Kairi, and this one is Sister Raika. That's what we have so far. You loved it? Pigtail Kairi fit her a lot. I know, right? It gives, I don't know. We were surprised with how much it fit. What time is it? Almost 2 p.m. We have not done anything. I was like, maybe I should be more I should be productive today. Now I don't feel like it. I kind of just don't want to do work. The Book of Nye as a sticker booklet, we could do that. I think that would be a good idea. I just need to talk with Akalim first and see how production for that would go. What was her outfit? She had like a fuzzy thingy like this, right? She had like a hood. Kind of looks like a Pokemon character. I wish I could enjoy Pokemon, but I feel like I enjoy Pokemon as a concept rather than the games. Does that make sense? Like, I guess I kind of like the anime with like Ash Ketchum, especially the older ones, and I guess I like the Pokemons. I like the way that they look, but I don't really enjoy the games. Hello, Jasmine. I'm doing good. How are you, Jasmine? I think it's anything Nintendo. It's probably because I've never grew up playing. Whoa, I can't speak English. I didn't grow up with Nintendo. I'm not really a fan of like Mario or the Pokemon series. What else is Nintendo? Let me search it up. Or like Animal Crossing. I only played Animal Crossing when we got the Switch, and I guess I liked it enough, but you know, I don't know, not enough to probably get the next Animal Crossing installment they have. Nintendo games. Let's look at it. What do they have? Pac-Man, I'm not really into it. Splatoon, I'm not really into that either. Legend of Zelda, I'm not really into it either. I got I was able to play like this remake of one of the older Zelda games. It was okay. I don't think it made me interested enough to play another Zelda game though. Give her a little hat. Okay, let's give her a little hat really quick. Oh shit. The gym talk earlier made me want to go to the gym, but I also want to drink. How about you go to the gym first and then get a drink after? Post-gym drink? I'm not really a Nintendo fan either, to be fair. No intention of getting the Switch too, but I do enjoy Pokemon a bit. I like the stuff that Pokemon fans make, like their fan art and stuff. I think it's pretty fun. But anything else outside of that, I don't know. I don't really... I'm just not really into it, I suppose. Somebody said Capcom games? Let me look. Capcom. What do they have here? I know Street Fighter a little bit. On the what's it called? What do you call these? What do you call these, chat? Yeah, like the arcade thingy. And then you can play fighting games on it. Yeah, a gaming cabinet, an arcade cabinet. That one. I remember playing the fighting games on this when I was younger. And our dad used to have a business where he would rent these out to multiple stores. Let me just stretch a little bit. I think it's also because maybe it's not as accessible to me. I only have the Nintendo Switch and stuff, but even then they don't really have a big selection of games for me to play, and they're kind of expensive trying to buy them. But like on the PC, I can play a bunch of games from other console places except for Nintendo, I guess. And I am able to experience a lot of different games at a lot of different price points for myself too. Did you ever get to play test them before they got rented out? No, honestly, I would only be able to play with them when our dad drove us to go to these places he rented the cabinets to so that he could do maintenance work on them. We never really played them before they went out. But our dad had a lot of like the Xboxes and the PS1s and the PS2s. And that's how we were able to play games when we were kids on the Xbox. I think the Xbox is the one that we played with the most. And then what I would do as the older sister would be that I would unplug Kairi's controller while we would play. And I would pretend that the computer was Kairi. What are you gonna do, Kairi? Like, I was an older sister. It's like part of my lore. I feel like every older sibling has done that to their younger sibling at one point, you know? Of course not. We don't unplug her now, but it's pretty funny. Oh. PS1 and 2 were goated consoles. I gotta do Kairi like that. My family didn't have much money either, so we learned to mod consoles and get flashcards. What's a flashcard, Bonbon? What's that one? I do that to my niece and nephews. See, even like Wild Hyena and Satoshi in the chat has done that. Jasmine has done that. Jumput agrees it's a classic move. I was the victim of getting unplugged. Ah, I see. I see. You were the younger sibling or the younger relative. That's really funny. My brother has done it to me before. It's classic. It's classic older sibling with younger sibling gameplay. What else do I remember? We used to play The Sims. The Sims Breaking Out or something was it called? Which was like the console version of The Sims. And I didn't know that it was just a console version. So when we got our own computer at the house and stuff, I wanted to get The Sims, right? And I was so shocked with how different it was. Because like The Sims on the computer is much more sandboxy. But on the one on console, you have like missions to do. So that the story would progress for your sim guy. Have you heard of a website called Mod Retro? No, I don't think so. Is it still a website that works today? Is it this one? modretro.com. Relive your childhood with the chromatic and the world's first pixel accurate Game Boy. Ah, it's a newer website. No, this is the first time I've heard of it. I might travel to the Philippines. Oh, well, I think you'd enjoy it if you go to more like natural tourist areas. By that I mean like beaches or like waterfalls or anything similar. I don't think you'd be very impressed by our cities. They're not that good. Simply put, flashcards are SD card adapters so you can download and put any game on the real console. Ah, interesting. We got pretty cool malls, we do. What's a cool mall here? MOA. It's just so big. I'm getting sleepy now. Maybe we should take what's it called? Rest for a bit, chat. And by rest, I mean let's end the stream so that I can go lay down on my bed and then let's play Wild Rift in the Discord. I do think beaches are the best. You're right. I think our our beaches are really nice. I remember when I turned 13, we went to 100 Islands. Have you been there, Martini? It was pretty good. Because there were 100 islands. It was very beautiful. Very, very nice, like beach area where you can go island hopping, apparently. But we didn't have money to go island hopping, so we just stayed on one island, and that was it. The jazz also sup your energy. I know! I was getting listening to this music, I just kind of want to settle down back on my bed. Kind of like that. Yes, Token is right. English is the second language here. Almost everyone can speak at least basic English and you'll be fine. You'll be okay. But Filipinos love it. Like what Token says, Filipinos would appreciate it if you said like some Tagalog words to them. I don't know. We get excited. Like if a white person came up to me and be like, "Kamusta ka?" I'd be like, "Wow, you're amazing at speaking Tagalog. Crazy." I love to learn a second language. Unfortunately, I am genuinely terrible at learning languages. You're gonna have to lock in Wild Hyena if you want to. so much harder as an adult, especially if you want to learn a language that's so different from your own. Maybe you could get away with learning like a similar language to English, like Latin. Jump straight into Latin immediately. I'm going to speak the words Ecotone has taught. Sige nga, what are the words that you have learned, Lolite? Why don't you share with the class? And it's just wawa. No! Maybe you shouldn't tell people. You just go up to a Filipino and says, baho. Oh my god. Immediately gets into a fight. I was terrible at learning French and Italian even as a child. That's okay. I took Spanish class for 3 years. You know, I understand. And I barely remember anything Spanish right now. Just break into the thank you song randomly. Oh no, don't say that, Lily, to a random person. Once they get angry, I'll say grabe. Bro, Lolite freaking what's the word? Like rage baiting Filipinos. This is why I'm planning on traveling, because I don't know much about other countries, because I like to know about their culture and holidays and experience them myself. Ooh, you should come here for Christmas then. Like, go to the Philippines during Christmas season. That's like the biggest holidays for the Philippines. Kairi's political F. Ano chat? Let's wrap it up. I wanna go lay down on my bed. And my back hurts. And my arms hurt. From all of the thingies. Okay, since a lot of people wanted to play games anyway, I think that'll be good. We did the art, the really crappy doodle art and just chatting Zatsudan. I think it's time to retire this stream now, and let's go to Discord. Let's hang out on Discord community in the chill gaming. We'll do Wild Rift first, and then let's hunt a little bit. Or maybe hunt later in the night, because I'm gonna go out later. But let's do Wild Rift before I leave. And if you guys don't have any of the games, the Hunter or the Wild Rift, you can just like sama. We'll stream it, and then you can just like watch us play. Or if you just want to chat, that's okay too. Take care. Love seeing y'all. Yeah, we're so happy that you dropped by, sire. Thank you. I'll just hang out in the VC because the games we'll be playing I won't be able to join. It's okay, Shadow Demon. Just hang out with us. It's all good. Play Wild Rift just to talk about JVic. You're so right, Martini. What was it? Up for raiding somebody? Yeah, of course, Heart of Sword. Give us the username right now in the chat. I'll go raid them right now. Next time we need some like upbeat music for chat. I know this is too chill. Cause now I want to sleep. Look at that already yawning. What's your favorite animal to hunt in the Hunter Call of the Wild? Personally, Shakespeare, I enjoy deer hunting. But recently, my heart and my mind has become more open-minded about duck and goose hunting. I'll just play Hunter Call of the Wild while you play it too. Of course, no problem, Shadow Demon. I like deer and geese. Would you join us, Shakespeare? We like to hunt together in the Discord sometimes. Yeah. I'm still chasing that black bear. Okay, let's just wait. Okay, Fiery Pocket. Okay, I'll go read that now. Everyone, I'll see you guys in the Discord. We're gonna be playing Wild Rift first, and then I have to do some errands because after I have to go out. And so when I come back for the evening, we could play some games together. We could play Hunter Call of the Wild together is what I mean. Okay, gonna raid now. Oh, my arms. It's so hard to raise them up. It's okay. I'm gonna be so hot. If I keep doing this, I'm gonna be the sexiest person alive in the whole wide universe. Raid Fiery Pocket. There you go. Oh. Bye-bye, Corky. Wow, Corky! I don't know if I missed your messages, but if you were just lurking earlier. Hello. Thank you for lurking. If you raise your arm, will you sing Maui Wowie? What's Maui Wowie? I might if I knew what it was. Yeah, I'll drink some paracetamol. My goodness, I am struggling. Bye-bye. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out. If you guys want to keep hanging out, come to the Discord, okay? Alright. See you guys. See you. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Wild Rift, and then later in the Philippine time evening, we'll do hunting. Bye-bye.